I don't think it's worked. It looks nasty, but I think it's still rock solid. Let's have a look. Oh, hey, it has not penetrated the core whatsoever. These little things might come off, but that's not good. And that hasn't even been touched. I thought I would just leave it, you know, when we left and it was still burning away. I thought, right, well, what I'll do, I'll just put some water down here, so just in case anything spread or sparks flew, and I just left that to start cooking, you know, keep on cooking. But apparently it hasn't cooked enough. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Let's have a little bit dig, see what happens. Because it's more accessible than it was before, if you know what I mean. I can get round it. And let's just see what we've got underneath here. I'll bring it back. Well, that's deeply embedded, that, like. There's no getting this out, like. There's no digging it out and all that. There's a root. That's another one. Goodness knows how far these gone down. Yeah, there's another one. To see I'm disappointed is the least I can say. But I'm wondering if I can get something in there just to sort out. So it's not coming out any other way, like. I'll try that. It's got to come out by hook or by crook. So I'm not going to get it out the traditional way with fire. What I'm going to do, I wish I had a chainsaw at this point, you know what I mean? Bloody thing. It's about that fat. I might come over and set another fire.
Hello.
I haven't got my lighter with us today, otherwise I would have set it away. And we've just come out to see what it looks like, and I wasn't really going to do anything today anyway. Fire. I'll put a deep big fire on it though. A deep big one. Like a proper, not messing about fire. That's what I'll do. Because that what fire I had the other day, it's just a tiny little one really. But this, it looks like it can take a bit of a hammering, like. So I'm going to give it a hammering. But it's coming out. It's got to come out. Hey man. I'm going to get this tree doing, this bush, whatever it is. Rosehip bush, I think. As best I can anyway, with these.
I'm going to plant some of this salad bowl mix. It's in date, so by 2025, and this was what my son got from the tip. So this was free seed. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 5 little rows, because these is all testers for me first year. So I'm going to put these salad ones in. What I would normally do in here is just sprinkle them all over, but I've learned by that mistake, so I'm putting them in little rows. Then if any bits of weeds come up, we'll not eat them. So I've just made a tiny little drill, and then I'm just sprinkling them in like that. I'm not going to use all the packet, just half the packet. Or I might use the whole packet. Yeah, I'm going to put the whole packet in. And I watered this before I put them in, because it was, I don't know if you can see there, it's a bit dry. The whole bed was like bone dry, so I've put about 6 watering cans on this before I've put the seed in. So, and that'll be enough to hopefully get them germinated. don't know if Davey mentioned that we've had a leak. These pumpkins that were under here in the tray, I had newspaper in the tray. Good job I checked them. It was soaking and they were like wet on the bottom, so I've dried them and I've put them over here. But we've obviously got a leak coming here. Even the pears, I think the pears is alright, but I know the apples, there's a few of them started to go mouldy. But they were sitting on the bench here with newspaper underneath, and how I noticed was there was the newspaper underneath was soaking wet. So obviously we've got a leak and it was coming here. So I know not to put anything on there. So anyway, we've saved them. If they were there a while, every one of them under there would have rotted, which they haven't. Which was, I think, not that one. This one, and that was the bottom of it, so it's fine. There's been no damage done to them, thankfully. I'll get Davey to shift that. I haven't got the mic, so I don't know if this is getting picked up, but I've just glanced down at my carrots. Now when they go purpley like that, that doesn't look good to me. So I'm going to pull a one to see if it's okay. Because they look poor. I mean, they look like carrots at the top, so, but these purpley bits, I have had that before a few years back, and they were decimated with carrot fly. So I don't know, I'm going to pull a one out to see if it's got carrot fly on it. And that hasn't. And that looks quite nice. There's no carrot fly on that at all. Oh. I don't know whether to stick it back in or if that'll snap the end off. It's probably finished now. I'll eat that. I'll wash it and eat it. Oh, hey. No carrot fly on that. And there's my Brussels sprouts for Christmas. They're looking canny. I think there's ones over there that look a bit better. I don't know if you can see them there. I need to take some of them leaves off actually.
Back over, the saga continues with this bloody tree stump. I've been looking at the comments and I picked up on one by a lad called Tomsy something or other. But I never thought of it myself, I wish I had, you know. And he says just drill some holes in it, like, and see what that does. I think he said put diesel in it or something. I'm not going to go and do the diesel route, but what I am going to do, I'm going to try sticking some holes in it with this big thing here. Right, I'll put some pilot holes in first before I go on deeper. And I've got my drill and it's not very powerful, like. But it's the only one, I haven't got a drill bit for the other one, so anyway, let's see what happens. Oh, wait, aye. Soft-ish, shade. Right, let's get doing to the business end of things, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he was getting wrong before everybody. He had his new bases on that were for his holidays. I've just been showing everybody, look.
Wow, where'd you get them?
Out the bucket. I thought they might have carrot fly and they don't.
I don't know.
Nah.
They still need the crab bit made, don't they?
Oh aye, but I mean, I'll still eat them.
Alright lads and lasses, well, I've been defeated yet again. So that's 2 guns at that tree stump I've attempted. But I've been to the shop. I was talking to a lad outside the gates the other day, and he says he used paraffin when he had to get shot of his. So I've gone out and about this. I'm not going to be defeated. It's not going to get us. We're going down there. I'm going to pour a load of this all away and just set a flame to it, because taking too much time on it as well. But the thing is, I can't get no done till it's gone. So we're going down there and do this once and for all. I hope. Otherwise it's getting cut out. Right. Let's do this. I've got my bases on. I forgot. I'll get round. Right. Now we're dealing with the big lad stuff, so I'm going to have to be extra cautious here. And just put a bit on at a time, like. It's not like firelighters, you know what I mean? I reckon this doesn't smoke up either. Well, that's what the lad was telling us. So I put some holes in the other day. I'm going to try and get the paraffin into these holes. That's going to not be an easy task. I don't even know how much to put on. I think we'll just play it by ear, folks. Last thing I want to do is set the allotment on fire along with everybody else's. Just do a bit like that, I think. Right, I'm going to need further. I'm going to get it lit and hope I didn't light myself on fire. One good thing, it should be, the stump should be a bit drier than it was the other day with all that rain we had, you know. Because it hasn't rained since. I'll just do that. For lump. Oh well, get down to the wick. Oh, it's gonna go out. Oh no, it hasn't. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm mint. That's a good start anyway. Let's see. I'm gonna be cautious here. Secluded from getting a shot of all these twigs and shit. Not a lot of smoke coming off it. Belter. Right. What I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Oh, look at that. That's mint, that now. And it makes for a lovely fire. I wish I'd done this in the first place, you know, but you don't always think, do you? I didn't anyway. This will be gone by the end of the day. So I scraped some of the old ash away from the roots. What I'm going to do, just slowly add to the fire more paraffin. We're chucking fire all over the place. And see what happens. Right, I've left that fire to get on with itself for a bit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have a look at the roof. See what's going on up here. That's if I can get up there. Oh, might need a set of step ladders. Right. This is going to be awkward. You know, 60-year-old, I shouldn't be doing things like this, you know. No, that's going to go. It's gone. Oh my God. Oh, bugger. Right, how am I going to get back down when I'm finished? Oh, we'll worry about that in a bit. Here we are on my roof. Oh, and this is all the wood I forgot about this actually. That'll come in handy for doing the bottom, make the fence or something. Right, so, hold on, I'm going to shift some of this wood because the leak is roughly around here. And now I've heard pigeons like to chew at this felt. Loads of wood lace and all. Right. I don't like heights. This is alright for us. Just give you a quick look over yonder. Hold on. I've only ever been up here once before, and that was to put the felt on. Oh, I'm getting a bit dizzy looking at that. Way. Anyhow, let's get on with it. Right. Do you know, at first look, I'm not seeing anything. Not at all. It's obviously leaking because there's water. Oh, look at all the bloody wood lice. I wonder if wood lice like to chew this stuff. You know? So I'm not seeing anything like holes or where it's been chewed away or anything. There's a lot of nasties out here, like. Could they have done it? Obviously, I can't see a hole. I can't see anything untoward. But obviously, like I say, there's a leak. So where's it coming from? I mean, I put the felt on properly, you know. So who knows? Tell you what I'll have to do though, I'll have to come up and get this wood off. Not the day, it's a two-man job, you know. Me and Deb will do it. It'll have to come off. I only put it up here because I thought, well, the pigeons do like to scratch and scrape on it felt. And I thought, well, if the wood's there, you know, they'll not be able to. But, I mean, I put this felt on a good few years now, about 4 years ago. And it's been great. I've never had a leak till now. Anyway, I'll try and get back doing. This should be a lot. Right, Stump's gone out. Oh, great. I think I've been away out here nearly 2-3 hours. Something like that. I've never looked at the time. It's just not having an effect. I'm going to keep going now, give it another row, see if I can just get into it, you know. Penetrate it somehow. Oh well. Right, let's douse here again. See if I can, maybe, let's see how hot, because it's rock hard, you know. Bloody hell, look at that. I'd do it with a chainsaw, I would go through this. You see it, they're like sort, you know, so we can get some depth to get the paraffin in, but I can't even get the saw through it. I can feel how wet it is in there. Oh well. Right, let's give that a go. See what happens. I can't be sitting here all night. I said I would, like, but you know, there's limits. I thought this would have done the job and all, you know, folks. I've never been defeated by a piece of wood before, but I'm starting to like get a sinking feeling this might be the first time. Hold on a minute. I don't want to set me so hard. Oh dear. I need to go and scorched earth on it, that's the thing. And I cannot really because all this brush around us. even though that would probably be too wet to go on, but it would if I made a really big fire. Well, folks, I'm not winning, put it that way. Now it's happening. I might as well be trying to set fire to a concrete slab. It's not penetrating at all. Come on, get up there, you bastard. Okay, now I'm on. So this is all I've been doing for the last 2 hours. Sitting here with my tin, pouring this shite on. But it's not catching a hat. And I'm feeling rather defeated now. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it this way. Even that log's not catching a hold, you know what I mean? I might just go and order a chainsaw off Amazon. You can get these DeWalt ones now. 12-inch blade. And I was watching people on YouTube last night cutting branches down and whatnots. I never saw anybody cut a stump down with it, like, but it's always the first time, isn't it? You know what I mean? Aye, but this is not working, it's just not working. It's the 3rd day I've been on with this. I've tried being nice with it, it didn't want to nut. And I've tried being tough with it, and it still doesn't want to nut. Now I'm probably doing to a quarter of this now, so I've wasted £12 as well. Because I wouldn't use this for anything else. I've never used this before in anything. It's just not hacking, is it? Doesn't matter how big the fire is as well. Alright, I might as well use the whole lot on it though. Just keep it going. I'm not going to be here that much longer. It's going to be dark in an hour. And I don't want to be sitting around this for 4 hours. It's nice and warm, like, I'll give it that. But I think Stumpy, old Stumpy there's defeated us again. So it's 3-0 to Stumpy. It won't be 4, I'll tell you that. I got on Amazon the night and I'll order one of them chainsaws. I'm just going to cut it out, aren't I? And then maybe it'll take, you know, if I cut it out and get it off in little lumps or whatever, just till I get, and then I can set fire to it. Maybe it'll go on that way, you know, close it down to the ground. There's a lot to burn there, and I know it's soft, and I know I'm going on a bit how much about this stump, but it's obsessing me at the minute. I've really got to scrap on with it, like. Anyway. Well, folks, looks like Stumpy's beat us once again. It's coming up 7 o'clock, it's getting dark now, dusky, and I'm getting cold. I'm going to pour the last of the paraffin on the fire. Eesh. Can you believe? Let's turn you around, I'll show you. Hey man. I've gone through a whole bottle of this. A whole bottle. And it still looks like that. How? I don't even know. Anyway. I'm going, yeah, I'm getting cold now. I'm just going to use the last up. It's not doing anything. It's doing out. But it's nice and warm anyway. To be honest with you, if I had another bottle of this, I'd still be sat here till 10 o'clock trying to do this. Oop. Shit. Get that out the way. But we'll have a look at this fire and I'll show you exactly what's going on. It'll go out in about a minute. It's just not catching a hold, you know. Things you do, yeah. It's going to cost me thick end of 200 quid to get shot of this stump by the end of the day, I think. if I can out and buy a chainsaw, I can't see any other way of doing it. You know, I've tried the paraffin thing, cutting, drilling holes in it, and beats me. Like, you can't even saw through it. It's that hard. Look, yeah. That's all that's happening. It's just dying as soon as it, you know, as soon as I put paraffin on it, it'll go and whoosh, and then a minute later it's like that. I kind of went, right, last splash, and that's it. When you think they're a quarter hole by now, that's it, it's all gone. So much for paraffin. Right. Right, oh, I'm in the dark here. I don't know if you can see this properly or not. I'm going to call it a day. Call it the end of the video as well. Defeated, but I will be back tomorrow or the next day, before next week anyway, and that thing will be out of the ground. Whether I've got to buy a chainsaw, whether I've got to get, I'll buy hook or buy crook, it'll be out. So I didn't like being defeated, you know, by an old tree stump. Alright, we'll see. That's the end of the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching and subscribing and all the rest of it. And if you want to subscribe, you can. If you didn't want to, you didn't. But if you want to see what the carry on I have with old Stumpy here, stay tuned. I love yous all.